Now, I will be repeating my number throughout the program because what is also good about that number is that with that number, you're able to get in contact with me via WhatsApp. It's a WhatsApp enabled number. So a lot of times I may be dealing with individuals or clients who are overseas and they may have loved ones here in the United States, but sometimes the best person to explain their situation is the person themselves. And so I have loved ones here that will send my information to their loved ones over abroad, and they will contact me, straight for us to explain their immigration situation. Now, the areas that I specialize in representing individuals who have been placed in removal proceedings, whether it's based on some type of immigration violation, or it is some basis of some type of criminal conduct, or sometimes it may be a situation where it is a something that is mistaken by immigration, in which the person should not have even been placed in removal proceedings. That's what I specialize in representing individuals who are facing deportation. I also represent individuals who are now starting the process of filing for their loved one, or they're filing for a green card. For example, if you're thinking about filing for a son or a daughter who is abroad, at my firm, we will not only walk you through the process, but we will make sure that your documents for your loved one are properly filed and expeditiously filed to ensure that they will make their safe journey here to the United States. Now, a lot of times in the representation of clients, there may be some issues that may pop up in which you may need a waiver. And here at my firm, I also handle filing waivers in support of an individual's application, whether it's for some type of immigration benefit, whether they're applying for a green card, or they may be in removal proceedings and they're applying for relief from being removed from the United States. The waivers that I really like to specialize in, they deal with a lot of times dealing with hardship to the qualifying family members. So there may be cases in which you may have a loved one who may be eligible to receive status here in the United States, but something happened in the past. And because of, that event or that incident that happened in the past, they may need a waiver or a application of forgiveness in order to waive that prior conduct, to waive that prior, incident, so that they will have the ability to either receive status here in the United States or to remain in the United States. And here at the firm, we specialize in that too as well. And then finally, you may be at the last stage of the race. And when I mean the last stage of the race, I'm talking about the immigration race, in which you're journeying from becoming a green card holder to the last stage, which is applying and becoming a US citizen. I represent individuals where, you may think that, hey, I've been a green card holder. Why do I need to apply for citizenship? I have the right to permanently live and work in the United States. However, I would caution you to say that becoming a United States citizen is a great privilege. One of the main benefits of being a United States citizen is that if you obtain your citizenship, immigration cannot take that away from you. Now, if you obtain your green card, if you engage in certain conduct, that could actually be at jeopardy. But once you obtain your citizenship, barring from whether you decide to, abandon it, or you decide to essentially, when I say abandon, I mean you relinquish your right to becoming a citizen, or if you committed some type of misrepresentation to obtain that citizenship. Those are really only the main areas in which your citizenship can be taken away. However, there are much more reasons or areas in which your permanent residence or your green card could be taken away. So it's very important that if you're thinking about citizenship, which is I call the last stage of the immigration race, I actually think and I actually urge my clients or potential clients to at least seek consultation with me so that we can go over the benefits of immigration in terms of your applying for US citizenship. As I said, that's something that cannot be taken away from you. As we know, there's an upcoming election, and as green card holders, you are not eligible to vote. But as a US citizen, you have a right to voice your opinion and have a say for upcoming elections. And I'll say this, ladies and gentlemen, this country, the United States, is based and founded mainly on immigrants. And I don't see why not. If you came here and you have eligibility to become a green card holder and later to become a citizen, I think it is the voice of the immigrants that matter because it's the immigrants that make up mostly this country, this great country. So, that's another benefit for US citizenship. Now, you may say to yourself, well, Mr. Hinkson, what what do I need to do? What steps do I need to take? Well, the first step you need to take is to please take down my information to get in contact with me. Because unfortunately, um, I do come across individuals who sometimes feel that they can do the process on their own, or they may hire sort of what we call a preparer or a person that specializes in document preparation, which, as I said, you don't necessarily need an immigration attorney in order to file your paperwork. It could be done by yourself or done with the assistance of others. However, what I would tell you is that immigration law is becoming more and more nuanced. And I have dealt with many individuals where they file the paperwork on their own, they file it without the assistance of an immigration attorney. And I emphasize immigration attorney because just because you seek consultation with an attorney doesn't mean necessarily that that attorney specializes in immigration. Folks, this is all I do. I only specialize in immigration. So it's very important that when I come across individuals that have that um, issue, they sometimes dig themselves into a deeper hole than what they should have been placed in. And sometimes it's harder to get them out. So that's why it's very important that the first thing you need to do is get in contact with me and we can sit down and discuss your immigration options. Now, I'm coming to the end of this program. However, this is just what I would call a formal introduction into what I do. However, over the next period of time, when I come on this station, I'm going to be talking about certain immigration topics and benefits. And hopefully, I can house certain calls into the radio station if you have any questions that we can do sort of what we call a free radio consultation. Now, I'm going to give my name once again and the name of my firm and my phone number. My name is Jamal Hinkson. The name of my firm is Hinkson Immigration Law. And my address is 261 North University Drive. And that is in Plantation, Florida. And that's Suite 500. And my number is 786 309 7038. Once again, 786 309 7038. What is important is that if you want to get in contact with me on my website, you can contact me through hinksonimmigrationlaw.com, which is my last name, hinksonimmigrationlaw.com, as well as you can type in, if it's a little bit hard pronouncing or spelling my name, you can type in getmelegal.com. Once you type in melegal.com. That will direct you to my website, and therefore you'll have the ability to book a consultation. You'll be able to look at my practice areas, as well as get sort of an introduction in terms of not only who I am, but in terms of the essentials of what you would need for a type of immigration benefit that you may be eligible for. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jamal Hinkson, and you are talking to me at Legal Talk with immigration attorney Jamal Hinkson, and my number is 786 309 7038. It's been a pleasure, and God bless, and I hope to speak to you next week.